Star Wars Clone Wars is shit.
Doesn't the Buttsman and these beard and shit love Australia? And I don't like this country.
And purely for clickbait reasons, we're now doing 90% air.
I have to talk about one more person.
Waleed Ali.
We can tell by your tonality.
You can just do that.
And they're called cyclists, and they're all...
Why John Howard really sucked.
Star Wars is really simple. It has a simple name.
You're from Australia, and you grew up in a low socioeconomic area.
There's no question about what's going on here.
Why don't you just mix mud with
A passive and emotionless plot device person.
it'd taste better.
Isn't Australia the lucky country? The country that can...
Be a slideshow of sheds.
including itself?
I wasn't even gonna start this show unless I knew that Anakin was
Some dude in his living room talking to a camera.
Going, oi mate, when's your next sale on?
Now, if you watched Rogue One and you thought,
9 out of 10 is not fucking good enough.
It's not going to sink in.
oh, by the way, people die in this show like it's...
It's just a figment of everybody's imagination.
Because there's this.
I'm just gonna tell you that the prequel trilogy is the best shit you've never seen.
I'm just purely stating that, well, I love The Current Affair and The Project.
There is a chance so close to zero that Triple J hate this country.
You know who nobody likes? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey Optus and Telstra, why don't you stop charging everyone penalty rates on weekends and public holidays?
When a deputy school principal's going to learn that the choice of beer at schoolies is Tooheys Extra Dry?
All the characters that you hated in the prequels are completely
Fucked. And if you can't see that they're fucked, then you are also fucked.
Okay, so number one place, Kendrick Lamar.
Come now, the nose or the ear, which do you think will enter?
I think
91% of NBN equipment installations now.
having a barbecue where there's some fish and chips there.
And I know you still don't believe me. I know you don't. So I'm just gonna...
Pay more tax every year than 679 of the biggest corporations in...
They're Blade Runner cities.
But you know what? That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Because
I barely even passed year 12 English.
And if you say no, it would take him a beautiful mind level of mathematical equations to figure out that you said anything other than
Jar Jar is still a piece of shit.
Because the Australian radio is complete.
disgraceful.
G'day you good motherfuckers, hope you're having an absolute cracker of a day. Here's 10 things that I hate about Australia. Number 10.
Is the prequel trilogy.
Number 9.
Slugman driving the buses.
Number 8.
It's fucking Shakespearean.
7.5.
Your parents got a divorce.
Number 7.
There's nothing to complain about.
Number 6.
Just Triple J.
Number 5.
Is that it ends on a cliffhanger.
Number 4.
There's episodes where people just tell Anakin he can't always have what he wants.
Number 3.
This baby cartoon for children?
Number 2.
Smug cunts from rich families that are owed favors.
And there's one source to blame, and it's number 1. Number 1.
The Liberal government.
Anyway, bye.
A few weeks back we did top 10 reasons why Australia is awesome, and we're now doing the top 10 reasons
Star Wars.
sucks. Number 1.
Ashoka seems like this annoying, plucky, scrappy-doo sidekick.
Number 2.
There's far too many Kiwis.
Number 3.
Obi-Wan met up with the guy who fucking killed his master.
Number 4.
Political correctness and fear of offending is rife.
Number 5.
The prequel trilogy,
Number 6. Look, alright, maybe I'll elaborate on it a little bit more, but do I need to?
the heroes are assholes. There's no quest. There's no goal. There's no anything. The villains are just incomprehensible.
Number 6.
It's all a big lie.
Number 7.
Anakin's totally fine with just killing people in order to save his friends.
Number 8.
Redhead.
Number 9.
This show was made by people who really don't like George Lucas.
And number 10. The Liberal government.
Please share and comment below. Comment.
Now it's Star Wars season, and you know, I really like that Star Wars spin-off stuff. I really wish there was more of that. Yeah, well, there is, idiot. It's called
The Liberal government.
and it was there the whole time. I've been saying it for years. I've been trying to explain to people for a long time how good
The Liberal government.
it is. It just has no right being as good as it is. But nobody believes me. Now, in this little rant, explanation, chill video, I'm gonna
Use your large reach on the internet just for personal gain.
I'm just doing it because you wouldn't believe me unless
There are genuinely people who believe that.
there's no question about what
The Liberal government
I want you to feel in these original movies. It's some of the best Star Wars media that you can ask for.
Like New Zealand, Brazil, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, to name a few.
Some of the episodes are just
Fucking BuzzFeed.
because Star Wars fans deserve good media outside of these movies. I like the movies. But you know what? I want to watch
The Liberal government. It is statistically a 0% chance.
The government thinks it's okay not to
forget about this one a little bit.
Give all the tax money to Cursor so he can
do a little bit of research and maybe work out that there's other countries that have the Southern Cross on their flag.
Anyway, back to the characters.
How can something be that small and
Call thongs jandals.
Because you can tell. They joke around with each other. They disagree sometimes, but they never really have like
a voice that should be in a toy for 5-year-olds?
You full-blown fuckwit.
Another character that's exclusive to the show is
Your smart-ass friend that every time EB Games is having a sale and they just
Dump them at sea in one of the biggest mass killings.
on planets that you spend a lot of time on, so you get pretty familiar with them.
you hate this country. Just
Abuse the power that has been.
Kind of afraid to try the more daring stories,
find out why by paying money.
Did you know that you and I
torment and humiliate
The Liberal government.